Can you imagine a graveyard of over 300 ships and planes lurking beneath the ocean waves? Welcome to the Solomon Islands Ghost Fleet. We voyage back to the stormy era of World War II. The Solomon Islands, a lost archipelago in the Pacific Ocean, was the stage for some of the most ferocious battles of the war. Today, its waters serve as a chilling museum of war, a phantom fleet of sunken vessels eternally suspended in the depths of the sea. Are you prepared to discover the submerged mysteries of the Solomon Islands? In the azure depths of the Solomon Islands lies a ghostly flotilla, a poignant reminder of the past. Imagine a fleet of almost 50 warships, planes, and submarines resting silently on the ocean floor. This is the Ghost Fleet of the Solomon Islands, a haunting underwater graveyard from the Second World War. The Battle of Guadalcanal, one of the fiercest and most pivotal conflicts of the Pacific War, led to the sinking of these vessels. The Americans and Japanese locked in a brutal 6-month-long battle, the echoes of which still reverberate in these sunken relics. The Ghost Fleet is a diverse mix of war machinery. From gigantic aircraft carriers, menacing destroyers, to even humble tugboats, the fleet showcases the scale of the war effort. There's the USS Aaron Ward, an American destroyer that met its watery end in April 1943. Then there's the Hirokawa Maru, a Japanese transport ship also known as Bonegi 1, that suffered a similar fate. Among the sunken airplanes, the Douglas SBD Dauntless dive bomber stands out, a key player in the Pacific theater. Its remnants, still remarkably intact, are a testament to the engineering marvels of the era. But it's not just military vessels. The fleet also includes merchant ships, tankers, and cargo vessels, each carrying their own stories of bravery and sacrifice. The Kinugawa Maru, a Japanese merchant ship, is one such example, now serving as a home to an array of marine life. These wrecks are not just rusting metal and decaying wood, they are more than the remnants of a bygone era. Each one carries with it a piece of history, a story of valor and sacrifice, of lives lost and victories won. The bullet holes, the blast damage, the personal belongings left behind by the crew all tell a silent yet powerful story of the war that changed the world. These wrecks are not mere debris. They are time capsules preserving moments of intense conflict. They remind us of the price paid for the freedoms we enjoy today. The Ghost Fleet of the Solomon Islands is a hauntingly beautiful yet stark reminder of our past. Imagine an underwater museum where the exhibits are the remnants of war. The Solomon Islands Ghost Fleet is a testament to this, a submerged world where history and marine life merge in a fascinating display. Here, in the deep blue, the wreckage of the Second World War has been remarkably preserved. The sea, while it may have claimed these vessels in battle, has also become their protector, shielding them from the wear of time and human interference. Striking in their solitude, these rusted giants are frozen in their final moments, a silent echo of the chaos that once reigned. But these shipwrecks are not just remnants of the past. They have become a part of the present, a thriving ecosystem teeming with life. Coral, like living graffiti, has painted the hulls of these sunken ships, transforming them into vibrant reefs. Schools of fish dart in and out of the wreckage, while sea turtles glide gracefully by, a stark contrast to the war machines they now call home. Among these underwater relics you'll find an array of species, some of which are unique to the region. The Solomon Islands Ghost Fleet has become a sanctuary for biodiversity, hosting creatures from the tiny pygmy seahorse to the majestic manta ray. What's more, the condition of these wrecks is astonishing. Despite being submerged for more than 80 years, many of the ships retain their original form, with details such as gun turrets, cargo holds, and even personal effects of the crew still visible. It's as if time has stood still beneath the waves, preserving these vessels in a state of perpetual twilight. This underwater museum serves as a poignant reminder of our past, a testament to the resilience of nature, and a beacon for marine conservation. It's a place where history is not just remembered but experienced, where every dive is a journey back in time. Beneath the waves, life and history intertwine in the most unexpected ways. Dive into the deep, and you'll find a world where the echoes of war give life to a thriving underwater sanctuary. Behind every wreck there's a human story waiting to be told. Let's dive into these tales. Picture this. The year is 1942. The Solomon Islands, a serene paradise, was transformed into a theater of war. The lives of thousands of sailors, pilots, and soldiers were forever intertwined with the fate of these waters. Take the story of the USS Aaron Ward. This ship was manned by a crew of over 150 men, bravely defending their vessel against an onslaught of Japanese bombers. Despite their valiant efforts, the ship met its end in the depths of Iron Bottom Sound. Imagine the heart-wrenching moment when the order to abandon ship was given. The crew, many of them young men, barely out of their teens, plunged into the shark-infested waters, leaving behind the vessel they had called home. Each of them carried with them memories of camaraderie, bravery, and loss. Now think about the Japanese seamen aboard the Hirakawa Maru. This transport ship was part of the Tokyo Express, a convoy that ferried troops and supplies through the treacherous waters of the Solomon Islands. The ship was struck by American bombers and sank, taking with it hundreds of lives. But it wasn't just the warriors who were affected. The local Solomon Islanders lived through the horrors of war in their own backyard. Their tranquil lives were disrupted, their homes became battlegrounds, and their destinies were forever altered by the conflict. In the aftermath of the war, many of these wrecks were salvaged for scrap, their stories lost in time. But the tales of those who lived, fought, and perished here remain. These stories are a stark reminder of the human cost of war and the resilience of the human spirit. In the face of adversity, these individuals showcased extraordinary courage and strength. Their experiences, both triumphant and tragic, are etched into the fabric of these rusting relics. Even in the silent depths, the echoes of these stories still resonate. Among the wrecks, hidden treasures await the curious. The Solomon Islands Ghost Fleet is more than a graveyard of warships. It's a time capsule brimming with relics that tell tales of a time long gone. Take, for example, the personal items found within the wrecks. From the well-preserved boots of a soldier to the rusting spectacles of a ship's captain, these everyday artifacts offer a glimpse into the lives of those who served aboard these ships. Each item, no matter how mundane, paints a picture of a sailor's existence during the tumultuous times of World War II. Then there's the military equipment. Guns, ammunition, and even intact tanks have been discovered among the wrecks. These relics are a testament to the scale of the war and the vast resources that nations poured into the conflict. Did you know that one of the most intriguing finds was a squadron of intact fighter planes? These American Grumman Wildcat aircraft were found in the hold of a sunken transport ship, a poignant reminder of the fierce air battles that raged above the Pacific. But it's not just about the war machines. The Ghost Fleet also hides a treasure trove of natural wonders. Over the decades, these wrecks have become artificial reefs, teeming with marine life. From vibrant coral formations to schools of tropical fish, these underwater ecosystems are a vibrant contrast to the somber history of the wrecks. Some of the relics have a more somber tone, like the dog tags found tangled in the wreckage. These small metal identifiers are haunting reminders of the human cost of war. Each one represents a soldier, a person with a story, a family, a life cut short. Every dive into the Ghost Fleet is an opportunity to discover a new treasure, to uncover another piece of the past. The relics found within these wrecks are more than just artifacts. They're fragments of history, frozen in time, waiting to be discovered. Each relic is a piece of the puzzle, helping us understand the past. And as we piece together these fragments, we gain a deeper understanding of our shared history and the sacrifices made during those dark days of the war. For those brave enough to explore, the Ghost Fleet offers an unforgettable diving experience. It's a plunge into the past, a descent into history. Every dive into the Ghost Fleet is a thrilling exploration, a moment frozen in time. You're not just swimming. You're navigating through a chapter of history that's remained untouched for decades. Now, diving into the Ghost Fleet is not for the faint-hearted. It requires a certain level of expertise and a taste for adventure. The wrecks lie at varying depths, some as shallow as 50 feet, others plunging beyond 130. Each dive presents its unique set of challenges and rewards. The currents can be strong and unpredictable, but with each stroke you're swimming closer to a relic of the past. The best times to dive? April through November. These months offer the best visibility, sometimes extending up to 100 feet. It's like being in an underwater theater, where the curtain of blue lifts to reveal an eerie spectacle of sunken ships and forgotten tales. Among the most popular wrecks is the Hirakawa Maru, a Japanese transport ship. It sits upright in its watery grave. Its cargo holds home to a mesmerizing array of marine life. Then there's the Aaron Ward, an American destroyer. It lies in deeper waters, a silent testament to the ferocity of war. Divers often speak of the thrill of swimming through its torpedo-damaged hull, the feeling of history coming alive. But it's not just about the thrill. Each dive is a reminder of the battles fought, the lives lost. Every barnacle-covered hull, every coral-encrusted cannon, is a poignant memorial to the men who once sailed these now silent ships. Diving in the Ghost Fleet is more than just an adventure. It's an intimate encounter with history, a chance to touch, to see, to feel the echoes of the past. It's a journey through time, a deep dive into a world that's been frozen in time for over 80 years. Diving in the Ghost Fleet is not just an adventure, it's a journey through time. The Ghost Fleet is not just a historical site, it's a fragile ecosystem that needs our protection. So, what's being done to safeguard this underwater museum and its aquatic residents, you ask? Let's dive into the conservation efforts that are making waves in the Solomon Islands. The task is colossal, but the resolve of those involved is even greater. Firstly, the Solomon Islands government has established regulations to protect these historical wrecks. They've implemented strict laws against the removal of artifacts from the wrecks, ensuring that the Ghost Fleet remains undisturbed, a silent testament to our past. But it's not just about the relics. The wrecks have become a home to vibrant marine life. Coral reefs have formed on the sunken ships, providing shelter and food to countless species. To protect this biodiversity, marine protected areas have been established around the wrecks. Fishing is heavily regulated within these areas, allowing the marine life to flourish without fear of overfishing. Moreover, non-profit organizations like the Coral Reef Alliance and the Nature Conservancy are playing a vital role. They work closely with local communities, educating them about the importance of these ecosystems and how to protect them. Their efforts have seen a reduction in harmful practices like dynamite fishing, which has a devastating impact on both the wrecks and the marine life. In addition, the income generated from diving tourism is being invested back into conservation. A portion of the fees paid by divers goes towards maintaining the underwater museum and funding further research and protection initiatives. These efforts are making a difference. The wrecks remain in remarkable condition, and the marine life is thriving. But the work is far from over. The Ghost Fleet is a delicate balance of history and nature, and it needs our ongoing commitment to conservation. Protecting the Ghost Fleet is preserving history for future generations. This is not just about looking back at our past, it's about ensuring a future where we continue to learn, explore, and marvel at the wonders beneath the waves. The Ghost Fleet of the Solomon Islands is a unique window into the past. As we've journeyed through the echoes of war, the ghostly fleet, the underwater museum, the human stories, the treasures below, the diving experience, and the conservation efforts, we've uncovered the rich tapestry of history that lies beneath the turquoise waters of the Solomon Islands. This isn't just a diving site, it's a living, breathing testament to a time gone by, a monument to human resilience, and a beacon of ecological importance. The Ghost Fleet offers us a glimpse into the tumultuous days of World War II. The skeletal remains of the sunken warships and aircraft are silent storytellers, narrating tales of bravery, loss, and survival. They whisper the stories of the men who fought valiantly, the strategies that were played out, and the battles that were won and lost in the Pacific. But the Ghost Fleet is more than just a war relic. It's an underwater museum. Each dive uncovers a wealth of historical artifacts, from bullets and helmets to personal items like shoes and glasses. These artifacts, frozen in time, serve as poignant reminders of the human lives intertwined with the war. And then there's the treasure below. The sunken war machinery has now become home to a vibrant marine ecosystem. Coral reefs bloom on the rusty hulls, schools of fish dart through the wreckage, and sea turtles glide gracefully amongst the debris. It's a beautiful testament to nature's ability to reclaim and rejuvenate. Diving into the Ghost Fleet is an unparalleled experience. It's an adventure that blends history, archaeology, marine biology, and sport. It challenges the diver to explore, discover, and learn. It's a dive that not only delves into the depths of the ocean but also into the depths of history. The Ghost Fleet also serves as a reminder of the importance of conservation. The efforts to preserve this site are crucial for maintaining its historical integrity and ecological value. By preserving this site, we're preserving a piece of history and a habitat for marine life. In conclusion, the Ghost Fleet of the Solomon Islands is a historical treasure trove and an ecological haven. It's a testament to the past and a beacon for the future. It's a dive site that offers much more than just a thrilling adventure. It offers a journey into history, a chance to explore mysteries, and an opportunity to help preserve a piece of our shared human story. dive into the history, explore the mysteries, and help preserve the Ghost Fleet for the future. Thank you for joining us on this underwater journey into the past. If you've been intrigued by the echoes of history we've uncovered together, help us keep the adventure alive. Your likes, shares, and subscriptions fuel our explorations. Check out our other dives into history where we reveal more hidden treasures. Your support brings these stories to light, so let's keep diving deeper. Subscribe now and don't miss out on our next adventure. Together we'll uncover more of the world's hidden wonders.